In this video, we'll show you how to install your bike nest in the ceiling of your garage, storage room, or inside your home or apartment. Before you install your bike nest, you'll want to open the package and make sure you have all the parts, including the installation and operation manual, the mounting template, the bike nest with 2 bags that contain both the release cord and the lifting cables. By the way, it's best not to unbag them until later. You'll find 2 5/16" mounting screws 2.5 inches long, 2 neoprene washers, and 2 steel washers. You'll also find a short bungee cord, a white release cord handle, a docking collar, and the swivel clasp and strap assembly. Next, gather all the tools you'll need, including a power drill with a 3/16 drill bit, an 1/8" Allen wrench, a pencil, scissors, and an appropriate wrench to tighten the bolts. A stud finder would also be helpful. You'll also need a stepladder, and we recommend safety glasses. And finally, you'll want to have a small bucket and access to water. Before beginning, it's important to read the safety information in the bike nest installation and operation manual. The first step is to determine the center of the ceiling joist where the bike nest is to be mounted, and then align the center line of the drill template to the center of the ceiling joist and tape it there. With a 3/16" drill bit, drill through the template at the 2 marked installation screw locations. Next, put a steel washer and a neoprene washer onto the 2 mounting screws. Remove the template and screw the mounting screws into the drilled holes, leaving about 3/4 of an inch between the neoprene washer and the ceiling. Make sure the screws are screwing into the wood ceiling joist. Then, slide the bike nest over the 2 mounting screws and tighten the screws until the bike nest doesn't move in any direction. Remove the release cord and the lifting cable from their plastic bags. Allow them to hang straight down and untangle them to hang freely. Feed the ends of the release cable through the cord handle. Slide the handle to the desired height. Then, tie a knot at the desired height. Then, slide the handle down to the knot. And cut off the excess cord. Attach the lower connector strap assembly like this. Slide the lifting cable through the gap at the lower edge of the docking collar and insert the docking collar into the hole on the bottom of the bike nest housing. Then tighten the Allen screw in the end of the housing. The lifting cable may not be at the correct height to attach your bike. A one-time adjustment may be needed. So, to position it, a counterweight is created with a bucket of water. Hang a bucket onto the clasp and add about 2 gallons of water to provide a counterweight. Then, pull the bucket down until the clasp is about 2 inches below the location where it will attach to the bicycle's crossbar. Position the bike crossbar conveniently near the clasp where it's to be attached. Lift one end of the bike slightly, about 2 inches, to allow the rubber strap to wrap around the crossbar. Using your fingertips, rotate the clasp handle to close its gate around the rubber strap until it's firmly locked into the notch at the end. Then, lower the bike, which will tighten the strap around the crossbar. To raise the bike, gently pull the release cord. It will move about an inch. Then, push down slightly on the bike, about a ½ inch, or tip the bike if necessary to pull the lifting cable down a ½ inch. This will cause the lift mechanism to engage, and you'll feel it trying to lift the bike. Guide the bike and control its speed as it rises until it reaches the ceiling or the connector engages into the docking collar. Do not let go as it ascends. Depending on the weight of the bike, it can accelerate too rapidly. The bike can either contact the ceiling, where it will be held, or the docking collar height may be adjusted so that it engages before the bike reaches the ceiling. Here's a tip. When the bike isn't present, you may want to get the clasp out of the way. This can be done by attaching the clasp to the release cord and pulling on the release cord. And then, to retrieve the clasp, just pull down on the loop. Now that you've installed your bike nest, enjoy it and go ride. For more information or questions, just send us an email.